Welcome back to another Broke Kaeya main Chronicles video. Today we're going to continue where we last left off, which we're gonna go to the ruins. What last happened was that we went to go check on Poisson and Spina de Rosula's headquarters because we heard that there was a tremble of earthquakes and everything. And, you know, Navia's fine, but sadly, MELUS and Silver, her bodyguards that have always been by her, sadly they couldn't get out in time and the waters got them. So let's have a little moment of silence for Silver and MELUS.
What's the hurry?
I said moment of silence and then just Kaeya just starts yelling, so that's very nice. Jesus, because I'm right next to a different area, the thing is lagging. There's a new area right next to it, so it's gonna be lagging for a little bit. Hopefully once I do get to explore over there and everything, I get to, you know, stop this lagginess. So probably never. Alright, there we go. We're gonna be going into a domain.
So, are these the ruins the knave was talking about? Whoa, talk about old.
They seem to be pretty ancient, all right.
Let's go in and have a look.
Just be careful.
I won't die. I'll be fine. Let us go. Enter the ruins. The place of secrets. Oh, place of secrets. Everyone here alright? Alright, let's go. God, my laptop was just like 5 seconds away from crashing and dying. Please don't do that. Please, I beg of you. Oh, it looks so pretty. I beg of you, don't crash and die. Oh wow, I don't want to touch the water. Luckily I have no one Fontaine on my, team. You know? Or else they will, yeah. This ruins kind of look like the, what is it? Not the organization, the one that's in the book, fairy book. Oh, you guys are actual enemies. I don't know why my brain thought that you weren't.
Rain outlines your fate.
Cool it. Dodge this.
Alright, let's keep moving on ahead. Ooh, automatic door opening. My favorite.
What?
Whoa!
The floor here isn't
Oh my god! I didn't almost even fall. You probably just heard me go, what? You guys have a chest. If you don't mind, I'll take that. Give me your chest. Nothing to pick up from him, and the other guy fell to his death, so. The fact that I didn't even completely fall. I kind of was just stuck. I could have just jumped forward and it would have been fine, but I was just like, oh no.
This place has also been contaminated by primordial seawater.
Well, we can go in. Navia, stay back.
And a lot of it, too. A Fontainian would most likely dissolve the moment they fell in.
You should go back to safety, Navia.
Right! You can't go down if there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous, and it won't be any help for you to just stay here.
Really, Paimon? You could have worded it differently.
I'm not saying you're useless. It's just that
It'd be harder for us to
No,
do
you're
our
right.
job if you're,
I
you know,
can't do anything in this situation. I'll leave this to you.
from the things of here. Maybe there's no way back. Navia, do you know how to climb?
That complicates things. Maybe the only way left is forward.
No, Navia, you're
In
gonna
that
die.
case, do you want to wait for us here?
The water levels here are unstable, and there's a chance the water will rise. So staying here wouldn't be safe either. I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just up ahead.
Seems like there isn't any other option.
All right. Come with us for now then, but please be careful. Oh no, it's a dead end! Let's try climbing over from the side.
Okay. Let's go. I haven't seen these colored ones since. Oh my gosh, all the way back in for Xiangling. There's colored ones to, you know, make sure you know where to go to climb up. Painted ones, I guess. Look, we found a door. Alright, Navia's safe and fine after all. Never mind. I saw a lot of water. You know what? We'll be fine.
What's the hurry?
Nothing bad will happen. We'll be fine. Okay, why is it doing this? I do not like this perspective. Can I zoom in? No. Please, nothing bad happen.
Wait, there's something wrong with this
Oh
bridge.
gosh.
Run!
Okay, I started running.
Demoiselle?
Navia, you're alive?
Demoiselle, what are you doing here by yourself? Would you be standing here till dark if I hadn't come to get you?
Is this her memory?
Maybe she just wants some time to herself, Melus.
Waters also do show memory.
Oh, was I sleeping?
Yes, it would appear so.
I must be tired.
Maybe she's still there, like not like fully, because maybe
That's
she's
quite
half
possible.
Fontanian.
However,
That could be a
you
thing
were the
too.
one that suggested we go out for
No,
a
that
walk.
does still mean you disappear.
Oh, right. I nearly forgot. It must have slipped my mind when I dozed off. I haven't had a nap today yet. Have I? This is a familiar feeling, yet something's a little strange.
Is something the matter, Demoiselle?
Oh, no. No, I'm fine. I was just trying to recall why we came out for a walk.
Do you remember Mr. Giverny? He'd requested our help before with foreign merchants who had a debt dispute with him, and we'd resolved the matter not long ago.
We were headed to see how things were going with him at the moment.
Ah, right. Yes. I remember now.
Oh, Miss Navia. Ah, Mr. MELUS, and Mr. Silver, too. It's good to see all of you.
How have you been?
I've been great. Thanks to your help, those bothersome merchants finally realized that I wasn't the one they were looking for. Why, I wasn't even the guarantor for that person. They were knocking at my door day and night, Even my neighbor Obina was getting fed up with them.
Sometimes force is required to calm someone down and get them to listen to what you have to say.
That's right. Oh, by the way, Burnett, what was it that you wanted to give to Miss Navia again?
Oh, yes. One moment, I have it right here. Miss Navia, these are some flower seeds that I prepared.
This
Please
feels
take
so
them.
weird and
They're very
awkward. I
good
don't know what to
variety,
say
and they'll
because it
become
just
very
feels,
big and beautiful once
you
they
know,
bloom.
wrong. Because
I
we
don't
just saw
know
her
what we would
fall,
have
and
done
yet
without
she's
your help, so this is a little token of our appreciation. I hope you won't refuse.
Ah, did you cultivate them yourself? Thank you so much. I'll certainly take them. Melus, we do still have some empty flower pots at home, right?
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, demoiselle.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some of Mrs. Burnett's flowers.
Very well.
Wait, is this everyone that has
Something
fallen
seems to be
and
off here.
fell into the, you know?
Excuse me, madam. If I'm not mistaken, your name is Burnett, correct?
That's right. Is something wrong?
This is everyone who
No,
fell,
it's
right?
nothing.
Renette,
This is the
Melus,
first time we've ever met.
Silver.
But your name seemed familiar to me. I must have heard it when I was discussing things with your husband previously. I've heard this name before. Sometime recently, I'm sure of it. And why are there so few people around here? Where did everyone go?
We must mind the time, demoiselle. We still have important things to attend to today.
Huh? We do? Like what?
Well, now, did you forget?
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for you. Please, come to the Opera House. Your trial is about to begin.
Elisa? Wait, trial?
Trial? Wait, why would I need to go to the opera house?
Yes, she's right, demoiselle. It's just about time now, so we should get going.
Oh? All right then.
So I'm guessing she dissolved and this is showing like kind of a twisted warp of, you know, the other people that have. So if I'm guessing, who else was victim to the primordial seawater that we know from the trial? I can only think if that's the girl or like, you know, the woman that the guy killed.
Look,
trying
it's
to get her
Navia.
back.
She's here.
And her
Sones,
two attendants are with her.
Jolene.
Goodness. Everyone's
Okay, so
finally
that's
here.
so far this is the list adding up.
There sure are a lot of people here to see the trial. And they all seem to be oddly excited about something. I even know some of these people. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen. Why are so many people here? And why do I have no recollection of this case?
Because it's a
Can
case
you
in your
ask for the
mind.
judge? Huh? Where's Mr. Neuvillette?
He never was engulfed
Please
by
sit
the
in
primordial
defendant's
seed water.
seat. Don't worry, Silver and I shall accompany you.
All right. But are you sure you can stand behind me?
Typically, it wouldn't be allowed, but today is an exception.
Really, you saying typically, even the last time we're in trials, I see you guys standing right behind Navia. Wait, did they stand right behind, or was that?
Hey, what kind of place do they think this is?
Come on. Do they have any idea what they're doing?
Seriously.
Enough with the whispering! Could someone please tell me where Monsieur Neuvillette is? And why I'm standing trial?
My dear Miss Navia, have you not yet realized what you've done?
Joanville.
In that case,
John.
allow me
I
to
don't know how to
explain.
say his name, but I think he's also what's
As
on the
all
list.
here know, you are Master Callus's successor, the head of the Spina di Rosula.
So this must be
Someone
her
held in
guilt.
high regard by every soul in Poisson.
The fact that she couldn't save all these people.
After you took over the Spina, you treated all of us just like the late Master Callus had. If anyone in need reached out to you for help, you responded. Not only you, but your butler, your subordinates, nearly everyone in the Spina di Rosula fought for the well-being.
This might be a manifestation of her guilt brought on by the her touching the primordial seawater.
Aren't you just proving that I'm a good person?
Yes, correct. Absolutely right. And that is why you stand accused. You have helped so many people get through so many difficulties. You are one with us. We are inseparable.
Oh, that's
We
why,
are one
because a lot of the
big family,
consciences
all of us
start
who are from
coming
Poisson,
together.
Inextricably linked. And with you being so important, we couldn't possibly do without you. Therefore, this fair and honorable court shall declare you guilty, and you shall stay here. You will be together with us forever.
Huh? What are you saying? Everything you have said is correct. I have indeed done a lot for my hometown, and I would be willing to be with you all, but what is the purpose of having me stand here like this? What is there to discuss?
Your guilt of the fact you couldn't save them.
If that's what you think, then I have no further comments.
Navia, please wake up.
Wonderful, Miss Navia.
Great, we're gonna have a whole laughing montage.
I know all these people. Why are they laughing?
It's the primordial seawater.
I seem to remember now. Yes, I get it. This
Silver?
trial is...
Wait just a moment. This isn't right!
So Silver and MELUS are able to break out of it probably because they have such a close bond to Navia.
What was that, Mr. MELUS? Our conclusion is very clear and unanimous. Let the court judge her now. She's guilty.
That's right, sometimes
Stay
the
here,
consciousness...
You're one of us.
Demoiselle, don't admit guilt. This trial means to keep you here forever.
That's what I thought. There's
I wish
some way
to
to keep
exercise my right to defend Our Lady. Mr. Joinville, you only know of Navia's
Hold him
goodness, but
Joinville. I'm so
nothing
great at
of
this.
her utterly independent mind.
I know French.
She was born a free and independent spirit. She has never been tied down by anything. Indeed, even the death of Master Callus couldn't stop her.
Her actions cannot serve as proof that she identifies herself as part of any group. She merely acted as an individual, extending her hand to help others. Please do not mistake her actions as being otherwise.
Really? As an individual, you say? Don't forget, we are all Fontainians here. This is the nation of justice, the nation of Hydro.
Hydro Ball.
Miss Navia
I shouldn't have said that.
voluntarily rendered her assistance, that doesn't change the fact that her beautiful soul must return to everyone. Water accepts all, blends with all.
She ain't gonna blend
It will
with
surely
you.
accept
Blend
her
with all
terms.
of you. We need her back.
Everything
Navia,
is
come
measured
back.
Here in the nation of Hydro, and in the end, everyone shall meld together. Thus, when a unanimous opinion emerges,
Is
that
someone then
opinion
talking through the voice of the water?
represents
Because it sounds like it's more of the
Now
voice
I speak
of the
for
water.
everyone.
Than
Our opinion is consistent.
yeah, it's an
Navia
our
should
thing,
stay.
not a
We
me thing
and
or I.
Navia are one.
And you would call this justice? Preposterous. You are merely jealous that Demoiselle still has a chance to exist as an individual.
So if you fall in the
Have you
primordial
forgotten
seawater
how
and you
much
become
you
mixed
all
with
once
the
longed
we
to
group,
become individuals,
I'm thinking
to
you can no
become
longer
independent?
get out.
Do you mean to defy our justice?
If your justice is flawed, then why should we acknowledge it?
As you said, we can also have our own justice. Silver and I shall defend Demoiselle.
Navia is so
And
confused
that
right now.
Is how we will enforce justice.
Ugh, my head... It hurts.
Demoiselle,
Navia, please remember,
It hurts.
you are yourself.
My head is spinning. All I can see is stars swirling in front of me. I remember now. Everything that seemed odd from the very beginning.
Oh, they put on the old-timey 1940s filter back on.
Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen, and Mr. Giverny and Mrs. Burnett, who we met earlier.
They're all
Melus
dead by the
and
primordial
Silver.
seawater.
I don't want to admit it, but they're all dead.
Don't be afraid, and don't admit guilt. We will protect you to the very end.
Absurd! Who are you to say that she cannot be judged? We are the majority, and in the nation of trials, the majority is absolute justice. We are the will of all.
No, you're not. You're the
Don't let them
will of...
escape. We shall keep Navia here with us.
No. We're
Mr.
running.
MELUS and Mr. Silver, must you be so stubborn? How could the two of you possibly hope to stand against the collective? Do not resist. This judgment is fair and just. Navia belongs to us. After all that happened, she should not be left alone in Poisson.
Oh, there is the Oceanid.
What are you saying?
No more excuses.
There's another Oceanid.
He says we're jealous. Jealous? How could she possibly be an independent individual?
What's with these people?
They're not people, they're
Who's jealous of
Oceanids.
her?
She belongs to us.
Miss Navia, she...
Silence.
Neuvillette?
That's...
That's right, he can talk with water. So if he senses a disturbance like this, of course he's gonna be able to
Monsieur
come.
Neuvillette.
Such commotion is prohibited in the court. The accusations you just presented are nonsense and cannot constitute a proper trial. The court will adjourn for the rest of the day. In this, I shall hear no objections from any unauthorized party.
Our thanks, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Please leave with me, Miss Navia, while there is still time.
Yeah, so MELUS and Silver have already
Go
been
on now,
kind of stuck.
mademoiselle.
They can't leave, but
This is your
Navia
only
can.
chance to leave this place.
Oh, it's probably because she has a
What,
vision.
can't bear to leave us behind or something?
So she has a vision, it's more
Oops.
likely that she can leave.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I realized that this shall be our last goodbye.
MELUS. Silver.
Quickly, you must come now.
Come on,
Goodbye.
Navia, leave. Come on.
Demoiselle.
Farewell.
They're giving you one last goodbye. Thank goodness Neuvillette showed up. Jeez Louise.
No, wait! Just a second!
Navia?
Oh my god.
You're awake. Good.
Where are you? Hello. You're like right next to me. Right next to Navia. Well, and me
I must
too.
have been dreaming. MELUS and Silver were still alive, and they were defending me at some insane trial.
Seems Neuvillette found us.
Looks like you're all right.
Did all the sad feelings cause you to have a nightmare? Paimon could give you a hug.
The ruins you were exploring suffered a cave-in. When I arrived, I found you falling toward the water. You were just about to be dissolved within, but I...
What is it?
I think I saw two Oceanids protecting you. It was only for a moment, perhaps even a fraction of a second, but they gave me the chance to retrieve you.
Oh, that was
Were it
Silver and
not for their
MELUS, wasn't it?
intervention, I would not have been able to rescue you before your consciousness dissipated.
Wait, did you say Oceanids? You mean like what happened with Vache?
So people that dissolved became Oceanids?
Perhaps those two Oceanids were the people you saw in your dream.
I always
Even
told
to the
them
very
that they
end,
didn't
MELUS
have
and
to
Silver
protect me.
protecting you.
To think that they'd keep doing so even after death.
Please come with me.
Neuvillette, are you okay?
Hmm? Oh, I am quite all right. Perhaps there's something we could chat about?
Why do you look so stiff all of a sudden? Oh, Paimon knows. You're the type who feels awkward when there's nothing to talk about, right?
I merely thought that we should give Navia some time to herself.
Huh? Why didn't you just say so then? Don't you think it's even more awkward to call us over like this and then have nothing to talk about?
That's kind of true.
I suppose so.
By the way, Cedrine sends her regards.
Ah, Cedrine. I hope all is well with her these days. Her work in the fortress of Meropide has not been too much for her, has it?
No way, don't worry. She's doing fine down there. She's an amazing head nurse.
I see. Well, that is good. I have always worried that Cedrine would need a lot of time to understand the world of humanity, just as I have.
How old are these Melusines can live? Jeez Louises.
Even though Cedrine made him do that, he hopes that you haven't been overwhelmed by all that's happened lately.
Thank you. I have indeed been busy lately, and I also hope that everything is going well in the fortress of Meropide.
Seems to be from where we last were in there, you know.
Know what to talk about. Let's chat about something else then.
You're the expert here, Paimon. What should we talk about?
So, Neuvillette, you're probably quite the swimmer, huh?
Really, Paimon?
Yes, of course.
Oh, alright.
This isn't going anywhere. Let's try something else. How did you find these ruins? Did the knave tell you?
Yes, in fact. I had arranged to meet you in Poisson, but when I arrived, I discovered that the Fatui were helping the residents evacuate. They had even transported a large quantity of supplies to the area. Amid my astonishment, I ran into the knave, and we had a chat. She informed me that she had asked you to investigate the ancient ruins here.
Yeah, we originally planned to meet up with you, but we thought you might still be busy with all those official documents. We didn't think exploring the ruins would take very long, and who would have thought you'd wrap things up so quickly?
I hope Navia can get back on her feet. Love is destructive.
I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting like that. I'm feeling much better now. I guess we should get going again. Will you come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind my company.
All right! Another one joins the party! Let's get going then!
I feel so sad for Navia. Hey, what did you get hurt?
No, my sword!
I don't know what's happening with Albedo, but he keeps getting hurt out of nowhere. I'm gonna kill you with Albedo. You're dead now. I think it's because just how Albedo, his flower works, it's just pretty strong, so. No, no, not again. Not again, I don't like this. I don't like this. I know what happened last time, I don't like this. Oh my god. I'm just gonna run. Ah. Okay. Oh my god, it was breaking. I hate it when games do that thing. Especially in Genji, because sometimes if it's just not loading properly, it just starts kind of breaking on me.
Watch out! There are rocks falling over here!
I'll be fine.
Outlines your fate.
Alright, see, look, I'm completely fine. I don't like this. Great, it's the other way. Worse this way. Oh god.
It seems we're almost at the top. Keep it up!
I'm trying. Hate this. I hate that. I hate that so much. I don't like it. Oh, running like that. I hate it.
Gather.
I hate it so much. Alright, that's a Cryo guy. As soon as he hits me, I'm gonna freeze.
Oh, so sorry.
Yeah, I meant to do that. I totally didn't accidentally hit it because I was trying to hit E, you know? Oh my god. Alright, that's not back yet.
Dodge this.
Are you water? I think you're actually hydro. Yeah, you're hydro. You're not cryo, like I thought before. Ooh, that's pretty. Please tell me we have nothing more to where, like, you know, I may possibly, you know, crumbling stairs, everything, the infrastructure falling all around me. You know, I quite don't like that. Honestly, all this looks so very beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. Even though I don't like the whole everything's falling around me part, it's kind of beautiful. It's really beautiful. And that ancient ruins, that was nice. Alright, yeah, let's... Oh my gosh, I feel like I need a breather from running around and everything. Investigate the space ahead. Alright, more dialogue. You can always tell when it comes to dialogue thing because it just goes to something else.
Looks like we've reached the end.
This is the place. There should not be any other hidden spaces in the vicinity.
The path sure had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
Twists and turns? Everything was falling around us. I say we have more destruction than twists and turns. There seems to be something on the wall.
Stone slates. It seems like they were put here as an offering. Could we take them down and have a look?
Perhaps we should just leave them be for now.
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the first empty spot is missing.
The surrounding walls also show signs of damage.
There's
You know what also showed signs of damage? The stairs.
Reason dictates that this nation be destroyed. I shall record the history of its future here in its past. Say what?
It feels like someone left these slates and these words here for a purpose. But does he mean that Fontaine should be destroyed?
It's reminding me of the Doomsday
That would fit
Clock
the
that's in the
circumstances
headquarters
dictated
of
by
the Order of
prophecy,
something.
yes. Indeed,
Order
the
of
slate's
Nazareth?
contents correspond to it.
That's what it was,
Take
the Order
the
of
second
Nazareth.
slate, for example.
There's a person kneeling here. She seems so dedicated. And there's a whole bunch of other people behind her doing the same.
That's Celestia, and that must be the last Hydra Archon. I forgot her name. Oh my god, how did I forget her name?
Island in the sky?
I mean, I kept pronouncing it wrong for a whole entire video.
Lady Farina in the third image? Did the Hydro Archon fall into the water?
And is that a ring of people around her? Paimon doesn't quite get it. Are they all in the water?
Yes.
The fourth image. I know this one. This exactly matches the content of the prophecy.
I'm gonna say maybe the last Hydra Archon was begging for forgiveness.
People will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne.
Maybe she did something and wanting to get forgiveness, you know, pray for forgiveness by Celestia, but was cursed and turned into Farina, causing her to inevitably be fallen into the water, and that the primordial seawater would happen. And so, might be with her unstableness or something like that, that she will have to. I don't know, I'm guessing. Yes, they do seem to match. The first one is very broken, but this one.
More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it, most likely due to us missing the first slate. I am very sorry.
Let's find the first slate then.
Don't blame yourself, Monsieur Neuvillette. Deciphering ancient stone slates isn't one of your duties.
Ooh, the Paimon's getting the chills just looking at these slates. This says that it's the history of the future, right? That means the prophecy's sure to come true.
I really hope it doesn't mean that.
Still, Paimon feels like these images are kind of weird when you look at them together.
They seem like they don't match, or like they're from two different timelines, you know? Or they're out of order. They're out of order. The issue is the order of the third and fourth images, right? I said it before.
Right.
I said it before they said it
Are in
in game.
order. Shouldn't the fourth, the waters drowning Fontaine, come before the third, where the Hydro Archon herself falls into the water?
And yet the order is reversed here.
The second image is also quite concerning. What sin are the people in the images confessing to?
If we go by timing, Lady Farina only emerges in the third image. That means that the person in the second image...
I'm telling you, as soon as Arlecchino says cursed, I said it, didn't I? That the previous Hydra Archon, that it's still Farina, but just in cursed form. It's cursed to something like a sin. Possibly related to the Cataclysm. You know, the big event that happened 500 years ago.
Egeria, then. I had never met
Egeria.
her, but her appearance here does match the records.
Okay. Her name's Egeria.
The previous Archon kneeling before the floating island
Egeria.
in the skies, as if confessing a sin.
Egeria.
Did she herself commit that sin? And if not, why would she be in such a posture?
Egeria did a sin and everything, and the fact was that the punishment would be her and her people. It would make sense.
Judging from their contents, could this place be the origin of the prophecy? Does that mean that someone, or some people, once saw these slates?
But who would have created these slates and left these words here?
Order of Nazareth? Order of Nazareth? Or the previous Hydro, the previous Dragon of Sovereign.
Clues will have to come from Farina.
In that case, there's no time to lose. There's nothing else to be gained here, so let's head back first.
Yeah, we better get somewhere safe for now.
What do you mean? This place is so safe. Honestly, who created the slates doesn't matter now. The real question is whether things will truly play out as the prophecy foretells or not. I didn't click the auto again. Challenge complete. Maybe it has something to do with their people helping her out to get her out of that state. And her outfits are different. If we go off from the two outfits that she has, I think this is Oisa energy, I think. Is it Nomia? I think it's Oisa energy. And Numa energy is the white one. Meaning this is also showing us that there's two different versions. And one will lead us to catastrophe, while the other might be able to be saved. Or not lead to catastrophe. You know? It's just a theory, okay? I'm just trying to guess along the way of the story. Cause it's not like I get everything right, but you know. I leave my brain working with this one, and the mirror, my brain kinda was not working.
Let's split up here. I'm going to check on what's happening with the Spina. You know how it is. There's some things you just need to be there for yourself.
You still have energy for that, Navia? Paimon's already beat.
Navia gotta keep going.
Just head back to the Fleuve Cendre and have a rest then. Thanks for keeping me company all this time.
I'll depart as well. Thanks for your hard work today. Rest well, everyone. Traveler, I will go talk to Farina tomorrow morning to ask about the stone slates.
I
I'm
doubt
sure
she'll
that
tell
you're
you.
concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my office. I will share the results of our discussion with you.
Alright. See you tomorrow.
Are you really gonna talk to her about this directly? Will that be a problem? Paimon's getting
I wonder which version he's gonna talk
this.
to. The
She
bratty
has
version
long
or
been
the
harboring
smart,
secrets
the
and will not give them
pressed
up
morning
easily,
version.
which makes it all the more my duty to ensure that she understands the present situation.
I think we've seen her in white most of the time, but when it comes to the trials,
You're probably the best person to
when it
talk
comes to her
anyway.
dictating, watching over the trials, I think
I
she's
will
wearing
be carefully
black and not
considering
white.
my words tonight.
Meanwhile, during the...
Traveler, Paimon,
I'm trying to figure out which
our
one's
safe
which.
house at the Fleuve Cendre is always open to you.
I
as
think the white
ever.
one is supposed to be
So
the gullible
please don't
one, the
think
kind of
you're an
innocent
imposition.
one. Meanwhile, the other one is the more kind of smarter,
Alright.
calculated one.
I'll be on my way then.
Navia and Neuvillette both depart. You and Paimon head to Spina di Rosula's base at Fleuve Cendre. Is it Fleuve or Fleuve? Fleuve Cendre? Instant teleport.
We're finally back.
Welcome back. We've got a special menu prepared for you two tonight.
Yay! And there's good food too. Navia, no, the boss is the best.
I'm not complimenting Paimon.
Ooh, desserts. Nice. These are all
There's only one dessert. I want that garlic bread though.
Paimon's already starting to forget what happened today.
Mona, I heard somebody say they heard you.
That voice. Is that who
I saw a video where somebody heard Mona's voice, and I did catch a little bit hint of it. So Mona is here.
What are you doing in Fontaine?
What are you doing in Fontaine? Oh, give us your divination powers. She's probably here for that reason. Lady Magistus, hey! What are you doing here?
Nobody just uses a scry glass whenever they've got time to just see who they'll meet on the road.
Still, we didn't expect to see you here. Wait, you're not a Fontainian, are you, Mona?
Wasn't she originally
I
from
have
Liyue?
some business to attend to here, so I booked a hotel in the city. I was just out for a stroll when I bumped into you. Quite unexpectedly, if I might add. Why did you think I was from Fontaine, though? Is that because Magistus doesn't sound much like a Mondstatter surname?
That could be where her master is from, actually.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Well, I used to have my own surname, which was, well, some other thing. Either way, the old hag told me when she took me as her disciple that the first step to being a great astrologist's pupil was to change that name. There was nothing for it, really. She really is amazing at astrology, so I changed my name to what it is now according to her wishes. To my surprise, however, Magistus is not the name of some ancient house or clan.
It isn't?
Nope. Although it is used by us in place of surnames, it generally just means great.
Mona the Great. Now that's amazing.
Wow! Imagine including a boast in your name. Wait, are you gonna have to put that into your genealogy as well?
I reckon so. In any case, I'd give my disciple a name like this as well, if I were to take one.
And may I ask what your master's name is?
Astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus.
Okay, I'm not gonna remember that.
Whoa, that's a long one. Does it also mean great or something?
No, imagine, just like
Mine
no.
means Mona the Great Astrologist. As for the old hag, hers is, in plain speech, the thrice as great scholar of the stars. Just take it as a title specific to astrologists.
Thrice as great? That's so petty.
I'm
know,
thrice as
right?
great as you.
That's just
Dang.
how she is. She used to call herself Magistus, actually, but when she took me in, she changed her name to Trismegistus.
Oh wow.
Talk about excessive.
Though she is part of the Hexen Circle,
Magistus
so
is
it seems
thus
all of them
the
are
part of our school, so to speak,
excessive.
Which makes it about the same
Yeah.
as a surname. It's all right if you don't get it. You can look into it further should you need to study astrology more deeply.
How about Triple Strength Traveler?
Terrible!
You shut up.
But anyway, you're not Fontainian, are you, Mona? You're from Mondstadt, right?
No, we met her in Niue
Well, I was
originally, but
born in Mondstadt,
Mondstadt, yeah.
yes. My parents migrated to Dorman Port, and I traveled with the old hag for a while, after which I settled down in Mondstadt.
Alright, so
City.
she is born from Mondstadt. We met her in
That's a
Liyue.
good thing then. At least we know you won't be dissolved by Fontaine's waters.
Yay, someone else who can survive with
Speaking of
us.
that, I'm sure you're aware that a bunch of things have happened here in Fontaine, right? I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same.
Alright, so that is her saying that.
There's
Something ominous about it.
Well,
The water, I mean. So that was her line. Did you come to Fontaine because of the prophecy, Mona?
That was the main reason, yes. Just a while back, the Steambird invited me to take part in a panel and speak about the circulation of the prophecy as an astrologist. The invitation was sent quite early on. I don't think anyone expected Fontaine to be in this much trouble.
What do you make of that prophecy, Mona? Just tell us what you think as an astrologist. Your word would go a long way to make things more certain and less scary.
What I can tell you is that I'm an astrologist, and that this prophecy concerns the fate of Fontaine, even that of all Tevat. Ascertaining this is akin to reading the fortune of the whole world. I'm afraid that this is not something that just anyone can do. If I could do it, you would no longer call me an astrologist.
Alright, let's find your master, the Triple Magistus, whatever her name
The
was.
prophecy is so huge and powerful that it must surely come from a powerful visionary. Its contents involve the fate of the world. Disregarding it would be a mistake.
A visionary? Sounds really powerful and all, but does such a person really exist?
No, I just slap in Skirk and we'll just say it's Skirk.
The old hag could do it, and I'd bet there are others amongst those Hexen Circle colleagues of hers who could do something similar.
I need to ascertain the accuracy of the... could you help me get in touch with your master?
Are you sure?
Yes, I don't mind talking to her.
All right.
Just give me
Isn't often that I
give me
see
number.
such a serious look on your face. I'll tell you once I hear back from her.
Thanks, Mona. You're amazing as always.
Oh, well, this is something only I can do after all. So yes, your praises are quite welcome.
That's the greatest of astrologists for you. Of all the people we know, you know the star's the best.
Indeed, indeed. That's the spirit.
Oh, sorry. I came to see what all the commotion was about. If there's anything you need, do not hesitate to inform the Spina di Rosula.
Oh, whoops. Guess we were getting a little too carried away there. Well, I'll go tend to my own business now. If I receive any news, I'll be sure to come find you two again.
And there she goes.
Imagine if her master was actually Skirk, and that like the Skirk just goes by multiple names. Well, we're making a ruckus.
Right, but we were able to recruit Mona's help, didn't we? Our Fontainian friends will thank us someday.
After the conversation, you decide to get a good night's sleep to replenish your energy. I'm stuck in dialogue hell. Let me out. Not dialogue hell. At least this was very interesting. Or better than sometime how the, you know. Oh my god, yay. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Navia almost died, and that almost gave me a heart attack. I don't know, I guess I gotten attached to Navia, especially how they set her up in the first part of the story, and the fact that, like, how they set her up here. About, you know, the whole crying and everything, you know, like losing someone. So I think it just made really more impactful, but we do know that people can possibly get saved from it, but that was very sad to see that. And we got Mona's help, and hopefully we get to meet her master soon. Since honestly, meeting anyone from the Hexen Circle would be really, like, you know, big and everything, since, you know, I've been wondering them for a while and been wanting to meet them. Anyways, I should end the video now. I'll see you in the next video where we will pick off and meet up with Neuvillette. So, bye-bye!